Can you imagine what your life would look like if you had $2 billion to your name? Well, there are black women living that reality. From self-made moguls to the wives of billionaires, these extraordinary women have built empires worth millions, and in some cases, billions of dollars. These are 20 wealthiest black women in the world. Number 20, Shante Broadus. First, we have Shante Broadus. Shante is an entrepreneur, philanthropist, and longtime partner of iconic rapper Snoop Dogg.
Started the compound so we can all be together as a family.
They've been together since high school and married in 1997, and besides being Snoop's wife, she's his manager. She's played a crucial role in guiding his career and overseeing his branding ventures. She's also the founder of Boss Lady Entertainment, a company involved in fashion, music, and TV production.
It's been a dream of mine to always have my own strip club. I always talked about it, but never put it down. And
Shante is known to use her money to support causes related to mental health and youth empowerment. Her net worth is estimated at $5 million, primarily from her business ventures, managerial role, and collaborative efforts with her husband. Number 19, Angela Simmons. Angela Simmons is a successful entrepreneur, reality TV star, and social media influencer. She's the daughter of hip-hop legend Rev Run and has built her career by blending her family legacy with her own entrepreneurial spirit.
He loves cooking like his dad. It's just his mannerism. Like I can't even explain it because he's him so much, like the great parts of his dad.
First, Angela co-founded a sneaker brand called Pastry Footwear in 2007 with her sister Vanessa. Then she gained fame appearing on reality shows like Run's House and Growing Up Hip Hop, where viewers got an inside look at her life and family. Angela also promotes health and wellness, runs her own fashion ventures, and is a dedicated mom to her son. Her current net worth is estimated at $7 million, thanks to her fashion business, TV appearances, and social media endorsements. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 99% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Number 18, Kamala Harris. As of 2024, former Vice President Kamala Harris and her husband, attorney Douglas Emhoff, have a combined net worth of around $8 million. Their wealth comes from various sources, including real estate investments, royalties from Harris's books like The Truths We Hold, and Emhoff's successful career as a lawyer. The couple also owns multiple properties, including a condo in San Francisco, a home in Los Angeles, and a luxury apartment in Washington, D.C., which have significantly appreciated in value over time. Harris has also earned income from her government positions, including her time as a U.S. Senator and then as Vice President. Number 17, Eudoxie Bridges. Eudoxie Bridges, born in Gabon, West Central Africa, is a philanthropist, author, and advocate with a net worth of $10 million. As a kid, she had put up with poverty and abuse before moving to the United States at the age of 15.
As the cleanest country in Africa, especially Kigali, the cleanest city in Africa, or in the world.
But despite language barriers, Eudoxie excelled academically and earned both bachelor's and master's degrees from the University of Miami. In 2008, Eudoxie met rapper and actor Ludacris at a charity event in Atlanta. Their relationship blossomed, and the two got engaged and married on the same day. Although the foundation itself is nonprofit, her work with it has elevated her public profile and opened doors for paid speaking engagements and collaborations.
That's the whole point. I'm too lazy when it comes to being in the kitchen. But you're right, I'm a restaurateur. And
Eudoxie is also the author of the book Unspoken Angel, My Story Through Her Eyes, where she shares her personal journey of overcoming abuse and adversity. On Instagram, Eudoxie has over 1 million followers. This means that she can partner with brands and engage in sponsorships. Indications show that her followership keeps growing at a steady rate, and you know what that means: more money. Number 16, Ciara Wilson. Ciara Princess Wilson is a renowned singer-songwriter who eventually became an entrepreneur. As of January 2025, her net worth is estimated at $20 million. In 2016, Ciara married NFL quarterback Russell Wilson, which also contributed to her wealth over the years. Beyond her music career, Ciara has ventured into various business endeavors. In 2019, she went ahead to launch Beauty Marks Entertainment.
Day one, we sat down, we talked, It's so funny because we always laugh about the first time we met. We were talking so long and having such
her own company and music label to integrate her interests in music, film, fashion, technology, and philanthropy. She also co-founded Why Not You Productions, a production company, with her husband, and together they own Seattle Sounders FC, a major league soccer team. With this pace and passion, who knows what Ciara is going to come up with next? Number 15, Aisha Buhari. Aisha Buhari is a cosmetologist, beauty therapist, and author who was married to Muhammadu Buhari, the former president of Nigeria. Before becoming Nigeria's First Lady from 2015 to 2023, Aisha Buhari established herself in the beauty and wellness industry.
No, because my office, I run it like an NGO just to receive people. I'm not into government.
She founded and managed Hanzi Spa and the Hanzi Beauty Institute, with locations in Kaduna and Abuja. In addition to her entrepreneurial efforts, she authored the book Essentials of Beauty Therapy, a complete guide for beauty specialists, which was eventually recommended for the National Board for Technical Education curriculum in Nigeria. While precise figures are not publicly disclosed, estimates suggest that Aisha Buhari's net worth is about $20 million. It's quite obvious that she doesn't do the talking. Her money does. Number 14, Selena Cuff. Selena Cuff is a distinguished American businesswoman and entrepreneur who is married to Kari Cuff, with whom she co-founded Heritage Link Brands, LLC, the largest global importer of black-produced wine.
In many respects, grew up in a bubble because I grew up in an enclave within Los Angeles where...
Selena holds a Bachelor of Arts in International Relations from Stanford University and an MBA with honors from Harvard Business School. She is also certified by the Wine and Spirit Education Trust. Her career officially first began with United Airlines, where she focused on territorial sales and business development. She then honed her marketing skills at Procter & Gamble as an assistant brand manager for Pringles, managing marketing plans for Brazil and Mexico.
In the transformation of the South African wine industry, about 7 years ago.
In 2005, after attending a wine festival in South Africa, she and her husband were inspired to establish Heritage Link Brands. This brand aims to promote and distribute wines produced by Black South African vintners. Talk about go-getters. Number 13, Marjorie Harvey. Marjorie Harvey is best known as the wife of comedian and TV host Steve Harvey. They got married in 2007, and Steve often says Marjorie changed his life for the better. This is because Marjorie has made her own mark in the fashion world. She runs a blog called The Lady Loves Couture, where she shares style tips and lifestyle advice.
He stopped the show, and he just kept staring at me. So now it's kind of awkward because it's a little bitty comedy club.
Hey, wasn't that little?
She's also launched her own handbag and clothing lines, MH Handbags and MH Closets. These ventures, along with her influence as a fashion icon, have helped her build an estimated net worth of $50 million. She and Steve also co-founded the Steve and Marjorie Harvey Foundation, where they help underprivileged kids. Who says the rich don't know what to do with their money? Number 12, Michelle Obama. Many may think that Michelle Obama became famous overnight, but her journey to success is rooted in hard work, education, and making big decisions. She grew up in a working-class household but excelled academically, attending Princeton University and Harvard Law School. After graduating, she landed a high-paying job at Sidley Austin, a prestigious law firm. It's there she met Barack Obama. But Michelle wasn't content with the corporate world. She transitioned to public service and worked for the Chicago mayor's office, and later as the executive director of Public Allies Chicago.
No, it was really a beautiful experience because, that's the tradition. You do your official portraits.
Her real financial success began when she and Barack entered the White House in 2009. While the First Lady role doesn't come with a salary, it elevated her profile. Post-White House, she and Barack signed a $65 million book deal with Penguin Random House. Her memoir, Becoming, sold over 17 million copies, making it one of the best-selling memoirs of all time. Michelle also co-founded Higher Ground Productions, a media company with a lucrative Netflix deal worth an estimated $50 million. As of today, Michelle Obama's net worth is around $70 million, and by the looks of things, she's still going at it. Number 11, Iman Abdul-Majid. Iman Abdul-Majid is a trailblazing supermodel, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. She grew up in a prominent Somali family. Her father was a diplomat, and her mother was a doctor. Iman initially studied political science at the University of Nairobi before being discovered by photographer Peter Beard, which launched her into the international modeling world. Iman made her modeling debut in 1975 in New York City, and before anyone knew it, she became one of the most sought-after models of her era.
It was done for the wedding in 1992. Obviously, it didn't go on top of the cake because it would have just destroyed the whole cake.
She was a muse for top designers like Yves Saint Laurent and Calvin Klein. She was known for her striking features and regal presence, and soon began breaking barriers for women of color in fashion. In 1994, she launched Iman Cosmetics, a line focused on cosmetics for women of color, and it became successful almost immediately. As of 2023, her net worth is estimated at $200 million, which is attributed to her successful business ventures and inheritance from her late husband, musician David Bowie, whom she married in 1992. Decades after her big break, Iman still hasn't lost her entrepreneurial spirit. Number 10, Kate Fatso. Kate Fatso is a prominent Cameroonian businesswoman and the CEO of Telcar Cocoa Limited, the country's leading cocoa exporter. Under her leadership, Telcar Cocoa controls over 30% of Cameroon's cocoa exports, which has had a serious impact on the nation's economy. As of 2025, her net worth is estimated at $255 million, making her the richest woman in Cameroon. Beyond her many business ventures, Fatso is dedicated to promoting sustainable cocoa farming.
And whenever the cost of production is high, it makes us not competitive.
She has initiated programs to organize farmers into cooperatives, enhancing the quality of cocoa production and empowering local communities. Kate Fatso was married to the late André Fatso, a prominent Cameroonian businessman and entrepreneur. Even after 11 years, Kate has championed her husband's legacy and clearly isn't backing down. Number 9, Serena Williams. Serena Williams is a tennis legend who has also proved to be a successful businesswoman, and she is married to Alexis Ohanian, co-founder of Reddit. As of February 2025, her net worth is estimated at $345 million, making her one of the wealthiest female athletes. Besides her 23 Grand Slam singles titles, Serena has earned $95 million in prize money.
My daughter would be able to play, but I didn't want it to be so heavy.
Williams was the world's highest paid woman athlete in 2016, earning almost $29 million. She repeated this feat in 2017 when she was the only woman on Forbes' list of the 100 highest paid athletes. In addition to sports, Serena co-owns the Los Angeles Golf Club and has a production company, 926. Till today, she remains the highest earning woman athlete of all time. Number 8, Janice Bryant, How Royd. As a trailblazing entrepreneur, Janice founded the Actone Group in 1978 with just $1,500, including a $900 loan from her mother. Today, Actone is a global leader in workforce solutions, boasting over 17,000 clients and 2,600 employees across 33 countries.
Industry. Within these later years, there appears to be a burgeoning marketing.
Howroyd's net worth is now estimated to be $600 million, making her one of America's wealthiest black women. Although her husband Bernard passed away in 2020, it hasn't stopped Janice from cashing out big checks. Beyond Actone, Howroyd also has investments in over a dozen properties, including commercial and residential real estate. She may not be a regular face in Hollywood like the others, but she remains the first African-American woman to build and own a billion-dollar company. Number 7, Beyoncé. Beyoncé, Giselle Knowles, is undoubtedly one of the most famous women in the world. She's married to the equally famous Jay-Z, and as of 2023, Beyoncé's net worth is about $800 million. Her Renaissance World Tour alone made $579 million and set the record for the highest grossing tour by a black artist. But music isn't the only way she makes money.
And very, very honored that I got the response and the open heart, and people welcomed the album.
She owns Parkwood Entertainment, runs the Ivy Park clothing line, and she's also invested in companies like Lemon Perfect, a healthy beverage brand, and Destry, a fashion label. A lot of her money then goes into her Baygood Foundation, which supports scholarships, disaster relief, and small businesses. Her tours bring more than music. They boost local economies, with fans spending nearly $1,900 per show on tickets, travel, and more. No matter what you think of her, she's one of the most influential people on the planet. Number 6, Hajia Bola Shagaya. Hajia Bola Shagaya is a prominent entrepreneur and one of Africa's wealthiest women who is married to Alhaji Shagaya, a retired police commissioner, and together they have 6 children. As of 2023, her net worth is estimated at $950 million. Shagaya began her career as an auditor at the Central Bank of Nigeria before venturing into business in 1983.
Bola Shagaya's leadership qualities and contribution to economic growth has received.
She founded Bolmus Group International, a conglomerate with interests spanning oil and gas, real estate, banking, and photography. She also introduced Konica photographic materials to the Nigerian and West African markets. In addition to her business ventures, Shagaya serves on the board of Unity Bank PLC and is the managing director of Practoil Limited, one of Nigeria's largest importers and distributors of base oil. Her real estate investments include properties in major Nigerian cities, employing over 300 individuals. If that isn't power, I don't know what is. Number 5, Ngina Kenyatta. Ngina Kenyatta, widely known as Mama Ngina, is a prominent Kenyan businesswoman and the matriarch of the Kenyatta family. She was the 4th wife of Kenya's first president, Jomo Kenyatta, and is the mother of former President Uhuru Kenyatta. As of 2025, Mama Ngina's net worth is estimated at $1 billion, making her one of Africa's wealthiest women. This wealth comes from various sectors, including banking, real estate, and hospitality.
The trusts are trying to achieve by creating a new generation of young individuals with a progressive mindset.
She holds significant shares in the Commercial Bank of Africa, which merged with NIC Bank to form NCBA Group, one of East Africa's largest financial institutions. In the media sector, the family owns a controlling stake in Media Max Network Limited, which operates K24 TV, Kamimi Radio, and the People newspaper. Ngina may be aged, but she still knows how to make things work. Number 4, Sheila Crump Johnson. Sheila Crump Johnson is a pioneering entrepreneur who co-founded Black Entertainment Television, BET, in 1979 with her then-husband, Robert L. Johnson. However, they would go on to sell BET to Viacom in 2001 for $3 billion, but it didn't stop Sheila from making more money.
You talk about learning resilience. We had to move 13 times because my father could not practice in White Hospital.
Her net worth is now estimated at about $1 billion, positioning her among the wealthiest African American women in the world. After BET, Johnson diversified her investments. She is the founder and CEO of Salamander Hotels and Resorts, a luxury hospitality company. After divorcing Robert L. Johnson in 2002, Sheila married Judge William T. Newman in 2005. BET or not, Sheila has proven to be a financial juggernaut. Number 3, Folorunso Alakija. Folorunso Alakija is a prominent businesswoman and philanthropist married to businessman Modupe Alakija. As of 2020, her net worth was estimated at $1 billion. Alakija's career began in the mid-1970s as an executive secretary at CG8 Enterprises, followed by roles at the First National Bank of Chicago and the International Merchant Bank of Nigeria. To pursue her passion for fashion, she studied design in London and founded Supreme Stitches, later known as the Rose of Sharon House of Fashion.
That fashion competition brought me out into the limelight because I won the competition.
Then in 1993, she ventured into the oil industry by establishing FAMFA Oil Limited and secured an oil prospecting license for a 617,000-acre block in Nigeria's Agbami field. This bold move significantly increased her wealth. Besides oil and fashion, Alakija serves as vice chairman of Dayspring Property Development Company Limited, a real estate firm with global investments. Her philanthropic efforts are channeled through the Rose of Sharon Foundation, which provides support to widows and orphans. Number 2, Precious Moloi Motsepe. Dr. Precious Moloi Motsepe is a renowned physician, fashion entrepreneur, and philanthropist with a net worth of $2.9 billion. She began her medical career after earning her MBBCH degree from Wits University in 1987. She further specialized in women's and children's health, obtaining diplomas from the University of the Witwatersrand and Stellenbosch University. In 1989, she married Patrice Motsepe, a prominent mining magnate. Together, they founded the Motsepe Foundation in 1999.
My vision for the African fashion industry has always been about
The aim of this foundation is to alleviate poverty and improve living conditions in South Africa and beyond, and they've been doing a great job at it. In 2013, she and her husband joined the Giving Pledge and committed to donate at least half of their wealth to charitable causes. In the same year, she was on the inaugural cover of Forbes Women Africa and has since been listed as one of the 50 most powerful women on the continent. Number 1, Isabel dos Santos. Isabel dos Santos is the eldest daughter of Angola's former president José Eduardo dos Santos, and she was once recognized as Africa's richest woman, with an estimated net worth of about $3 billion. Her wealth primarily came from significant stakes in companies across Angola and Portugal, including investments in telecommunications and banking sectors.
But I'm also my country's largest private employer. I've created over 200,000 jobs.
In recent years, however, Dos Santos has faced multiple legal challenges. In December 2019, Angolan courts froze her local assets and bank accounts amid corruption investigations. By November 2022, Interpol issued a warrant for her arrest. Despite these issues, reports from May 2024 indicate that Dos Santos resides in Dubai and continues her life of luxury. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about these incredible women, check out this next video on the 12 strangest black people in the world.